Hello, this is Jared Stepp with Facebook.com/JaredSteppMusic, and here's another video review. This time it is of my Ibanez Montage hybrid acoustic and electric guitar. See, there's Ibanez. It's got this awesome looking sound hole. Very cool. Not into standard F-hole sound holes. It's a pretty guitar. This is the 550 version. It's the metallic black version. If you can see, there's kind of a little shimmer in the black. It makes it look metallic, I guess. Alright, so this guitar, is what started it all for me. The craze about hybrid guitars started with this thing. This is what made me get into hybrid guitars in the first place. I got it. Knew, I think musician's friend made a mistake. It was a $600 guitar that they dropped down to $280 one day. Of course, they sold out within hours. So this is a strange animal, even as hybrid guitars go. It's got built-in effects, which is the weird part about it. It is an acoustic guitar. It has acoustic guitar strings, unlike most of the hybrids out there that have electric guitar strings. The only other one I know that has acoustic guitar strings that's built for acoustic guitar strings is the Tom Anderson Crowdster, and that guitar is super expensive and, in my opinion, very ugly. But it sounds awesome. So anyway, it sounds out of my league, but it is too expensive for me. But I like the look of this guitar much better, and lots of the other hybrids much better, because they look like they should live in both worlds. So this guitar, like I said, has built-in effects. I'm gonna turn them off for you, hopefully. Alright, has a built-in tuner, has a three-band EQ. The tuner works great. I tuned it up with it before. You can tell me if it works great. Has 2 notches on it. Has a reverb effect, which has a knob that can adjust how wet or dry you want the reverb. It has a chorus effect. I'm going to turn the guitar off right now, just to let you hear it acoustically. Okay, you heard it through the mic. It's a loud guitar. It's not gonna boom at a campfire, that kind of thing, but it's loud enough. It's acoustic guitar, and in a live setting, it's gonna be a better acoustic guitar than most of the things that are out there. Simply because it's not gonna give you any feedback issues because of the sound hole. The sound hole's up at the top, and that's a good thing. So then you put on a little bit of reverb. A little bit of chorus. The chorus cannot be adjusted on this. It's just a standard chorus. And then there is the electric pickups. That was all acoustic pickups. You can go straight to the clean electric over here. Alright, so that's the clean side. Now there is a distorted side. This is where it gets odd. You can bump it over here and get a little bit of gain. Alright, I've got it on the lowest gain part of it. You can bump that gain up and get some of this. sort of wild stuff happening there. Got about between a 1 and a 2 on, if you're going on a scale of 1 to 10. On the gain knob there, there's also volumes for each of those channels: acoustic, clean electric, and distorted electric. And then you can mix the electric signals with the acoustic. So you can get a distorted electric with an acoustic, and it sounds like this. Right? Or a clean electric with an acoustic, it sounds like this. Alright, and then you can bump in some chorus there if you like that. Go to the clean electric and straight up clean electric and chorus. Alright, so kind of used all the effects on it. This guitar I use on Sunday mornings with the kids. A lot of people have seen me use it. I use it all the time, very often, because it is a plug and play. I don't have time on Sunday mornings to bring my entire pedal board down and all my rig and set it all up and hook it all up. I have to grab something quick. This is perfect for that. Grab and go. It's got built-in effects. They're not the most toneful things you've ever heard. Has a little bit of buzz when you're on the electric channels. It's quiet on the acoustic channel, thankfully. But it does the job. It does it pretty well. The reason this guitar hooked me on hybrid guitars is simply because of the versatility of it. I can plug this in and get all the sounds in a spectrum, basically, that I'm looking for as a songwriter. That's the key. Songwriting. I sat down with this guitar. It made me fall in love and start writing more and better songs. Why? Because every song goes through these emotional stages, and especially the songs that I write have acoustic sections, and they have electric sections, and they have clean electric sections, and they have distorted electric sections, and I want the listener to go through this emotional journey, and the guitar needs to reflect that. What's happening in my voice, what's happening in the lyric. And when I'm going in through all these other pedals and all this other stuff, basically what happens is I'm worrying too much about the sounds, and I lose the creative aspect. Whereas this, it's plug and play. You go with it, bump the song up to the next level. Want to get a little LA clean. Clean in there, you know. You just get a whole spectrum of sounds that give you the basic feel that you would be looking for in songs with your guitar. Obviously, you're not going to be. I'm not tone conscious when I'm writing a song. But what happened though is that when I started writing on this guitar, is that I wrote songs that needed a hybrid guitar. That's where I got hooked. And so then I started getting other hybrid guitars that had better tone that I could use, you know, in more professional settings. I still pull this one out a lot because it is still simple and easy, and it gives you most of the spectrum that you're looking for. Great guitar. You can find them on the used market, $200 to $400, maybe $200 to $500 right now. They don't sell these new anymore. There's a couple different versions of it. This is a better version of it. The one with the controls up here has a few more options. The last thing I would say about this guitar, a little critique, is that it eats batteries. If you're gonna get this guitar, get stock and Duracell or something, because you're gonna go through tons and tons of batteries. If you're gonna play for an important occasion, make sure you put fresh batteries in right before you play, because it makes this odd clicking noise when the batteries go dead, and it's very embarrassing in the middle of a gig. It's happened to me before. Also, you have to have the guitar plugged in when you change the batteries. If you don't do that, all the effects and the acoustic channel just won't work. It just won't work for you. So the guitar needs to be plugged in, you change the batteries. Not something that was in the manual, but something I figured out on my own. Save you the time and energy, and hopefully that'll be good for you. So like me on Facebook.com/JaredSteppMusic. Ibanez Montage, great guitar, hybrid guitars. It opens up a whole new spectrum of writing for me and of music for me. Love it, and I think you might too. All right, God bless you. Have a good night.